Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore and our Human Mage. We have a couple things to do here in Dunmorrow, a few loose ends to wrap up, and then we will be heading back into Elwynn Forest to continue in the human lands. Thank you guys very much for joining me here today. For clicking on the video, I do appreciate it, and I hope you are all doing well. We are heading over to Brunal Village. A couple things, a little bit of a breadcrumb. We might get a kill quest to do, and then after that we'll be hearthing back to Goldshire. A couple of housekeeping items. I did level up our first aid, so we are now 62 out of 75 on that. And I think that's about all I did. Yeah, I don't think I worked on anything else. We're at 70 out of 75 on our tailoring still. And next time we get a bunch of cloth, I'll be working on this. Let's get some buffs going.
Bellow Fizz needs some of my Evershine. Alright. I have a cask of Evershine handy, but can you do me a favour? Brunal Village could use a hand against the wild animals that wander the nearby snows. Sometimes they wander close. We're not afraid of these bears and cats and boars. No self-respecting dwarf would be. But if you can take care of those animals for us, then we'd have more time for our crafting and brewing.
Welcome. Not bad, adventurer. Did you have a hard time getting past their guard? No matter. Many thanks. And if you're ever in need of stout with a kick, don't forget the barley brews.
Alright, so we are going after 6 Iceclaw Bears, 6 Elder Crag Boars, and 8 Snow Leopards. Alright, that's a little bit of trouble. Let's try to focus on the snow leopard really fast. Not quite. I would love to hang on to the potions. I think we're gonna be okay. And this would be a good time to make a little bit of food and water. Should have done this before we headed out of town. And we got both of them. Let's get in here and freeze them in place. That killed the one, actually. And we could probably just wand the other one down. Oh, the power of the wand. This will be the last boar that we need. Then we're looking for 3 bears and 1 more snow leopard. Alright, let's go turn this one in, and then we'll actually head over to Ironforge. And we have a little breadcrumb to turn in there as well. This guy is a little bit low on HP for hardcore. Kind of worried about him. Let's vendor everything while we're here.
Great to meet you.
I think I need a little bit of leather, actually. I think I need a little bit of leather for boots.
See you soon.
Thank you, adventurer. It'll be nice to work our crafts without hearing so many growls and snorts outside the village. Here's your cask of Evershine, adventurer. And again, thank you for the hunting earlier.
Watch, get her back.
Alright, looks like we actually have to head back to Steel Girls Depot first. And then we'll be on the way to Ironforge. It would probably be really, really cool of me to spend our talent points. Obviously, like, the way to go for leveling is probably Frost. Though I'm often curious about leveling up as, like, non-ideal specs, but I know, especially in hardcore, if you do that, you're really just hurting yourself. Like, we could reduce the cast time of Fireball, spam Fireball. We can give Fireball a chance to stun the target, that would be interesting. That would only be, at 5 points, it'd only be a 10% chance, which is not very good. Critical strikes cause your target to burn over 4 seconds. Increase your range could be really good. Improving Fire Blast, reducing the cooldown on it. Yeah, like, fire is not a bad tree to go into. I think I probably will just go into Frost for now. Although I don't know. You know, we don't really need to reduce the cast time right now. Listen to this part. In addition, your Frost Ward has a 10% chance to reflect Frost spells and effects. That's like a rare thing to happen, like an enemy's hurling Frost at you and you can just like reflect it 20% of the time. It doesn't seem like the situation would come up a lot. We could reduce the chance that they resist our Frost and Fire spells. This seems really good. Let's go into Elemental Precision for the time being.
Well met.
Yes, this will do just fine. I think I'll open a bottle right now and have a taste.
And off to Ironforge we go. Before I hearth out, also, I'm going to double check and make sure I got the flight points. I don't remember what character it was. It was either this character or it was the Season of Discovery Paladin, but on one of them I know I did not grab the flight point when I came to Ironforge, so we're going to take a look.
What can I do for you?
Authority of the king! Has Magni taken complete leave of his senses? And that damnable Whitebeard taken matters into his own hands, has he? The Senate will not be pleased to hear about this, not one bit. What, are you still here? Go before I call the guards.
Off with you.
Alright, and that is level 11. Yeah, we're going to put all 3 points here, and then we'll think about putting a couple points into Improved Frostbolt to get us down into the next tree. Let's double check. Yeah, see the flight point, it was this character. I did not grab the flight point. So let's go ahead and grab that. And then we can hearth back to Goldshire. I'm going to double check and make sure that I actually trained at level 10 abilities really quick. We'll also pick up the Human Mage quest.
Greetings, Mage. Shall I provide you with further insight into the world of magic? We mages have a task that needs doing. One that is vital to the safety of Stormwind and Elwynn Forest. Janaea Cannon has the details. She studies in the Wizard's Sanctum, in the Mage district of Stormwind. You should make your way to her with haste.
Or without haste.
Greetings, Mage. Shall I provide you with further insight
Which is
into
what
the
we're
world
gonna
of
do.
magic?
Yeah, we did
See
train
you
level
later.
10.
What can I do for you?
Looks to me you've seen quite a bit of combat in your time, adventurer. If you haven't already, you should report to Gryan Stoutmantle. He heads up the People's Militia aimed at protecting the farmlands of Westfall. I bet he could use your help. You can usually find him in the stone tower on Sentinel Hill just off the road in the middle of Westfall.
So for 20 years I've been pronouncing Stoutmantle's name as Girin, as if the Y came before the R. But his name is Gryan. It's kind of like Brian, but with a G. Which I guess makes more sense than Girin. But there you go. That's what happens when you hear somebody else read something to you.
For the
You
Alliance.
have realizations about your pronunciation. Gryan, not Girin.
What can I...
I'm sorry, I'm a bit busy right now making horseshoes for Werner Osgood in Lakeshire.
Weird.
There's a dwarven weaponsmith in Stormwind. Grimond Elmore, who sent word that he needs help with a delivery. I believe he wants a package sent to his homeland in the north. You have a sturdy pair on you, so if you're interested in some legwork, then speak with Grimond. We could use you down here, but we must also keep our ties strong with the dwarves. You can find Grimond Elmore at the weapon shop in the Dwarven district of Stormwind in the northeast section of town.
Alright, all that aside, we're gonna head out and talk to Guard Thomas and work on some of the stuff out in the eastern part of Elwynn Forest.
Hey there. See you later.
Well met.
Yes, Murlocs have settled in and around the streams of eastern Elwynn. We don't know why they are here, but they are aggressive and at least semi-intelligent.
A few days ago, we sent 2 guards, Rolf and Malachi, to investigate along the river, and they have not yet returned. To complete my report, I must know what happened to those men. Travel north along the river and find the guards, or their remains.
Hail, adventurer. Wild animals are growing more and more aggressive the farther we get from Goldshear, and the Eastvale logging camp suffers nearly constant attacks from wolves and bears. We could use your help out here.
The Defias gang in Northshire wears burlap masks, but the Defias in Elwynn wear linen, which I can use to make fine linen goods. Bring me red linen bandanas, and I'll use them to fashion something for you. Defias gang members have camps pocketed throughout Elwynn.
Go with honor, friend.
Hey there. I'm a simple man who knows a few things about tailoring, but you need more assistance than I can provide. I have heard of a night elf who is quite an accomplished tailor.
A night
He
elf?
resides in Stormwind in the Magic District.
Oh, okay.
Safe
I
travel.
don't know why he tells us that. He still has, like, stuff he can actually teach us.
I've got a real problem on my hands. I have a deadline looming for an order of lumber, and I'm running out of time. The wolves and bears north of here have chased my workers away from the bundles of wood that they've already chopped. I've already talked to Deputy Rayner about clearing the animals, but I need someone to go collect the wood for me. If you could collect 8 bundles of wood for me, I might just make my deadline. Light bless you.
I am popping Frost Nova way too soon. Way too soon. And we have a problem. I could DPS him down. I might have to pop one of our 3 potions in order to do it, especially if we keep getting resists. Now we got him. Let's quickly eat and drink before we get jumped by something else. So that is all the prowlers and the young forest bears that we need. We're gonna go after the guards' bodies, and then we'll report back to Thomas, and then we'll check out the Jasperlode Mine. Ooh, burnt leather vest. It's got spirit on it. Sadly, it is leather, and we can't equip it. Looks pretty cool, too.
You need something? See you around.
You need something? Excellent. Thanks to you, I should be able to complete the order in time. To show my gratitude, I would like to offer some coin as compensation for your troubles. Thank you and farewell.
Well, I was trying to clear everything out and make it as safe as possible, but with the respawn rate, that's gonna be basically impossible. So we're gonna have to let it get a little bit risky, and we're gonna have to get in there and get the item. Now we do have polymorph, and we might be in a situation where we do need to use it. I mean, if we pull this wrong, we have the chance to pull 3 guys all at once, which is not going to go over very well. Now the problem becomes, by the time we have drank our mana back, like, everything's gonna be respawned. Like, look right here, this guy's already respawned. So, like, are we ever gonna get in there without another player's assistance? I don't know. It's gonna be a challenge. I have to hope we can get this before he aggroes. And then we have to run away. And hope that we can leash him.
Light be with you. Light bless you. You have confirmed my fears, adventurer. The Murlocs are a threat we cannot ignore. Tell Marshal Dugan of Malachi and Rolf's deaths, and report to him that the Murlocs in eastern Elwynn cannot be contained by our current troop presence. I know we don't have many troops to spare, but hopefully Dugan can find someone. Thanks a lot for the help, adventurer. Something in the forest must be making these animals so bold. Whatever it is, I hope it stays there.
Alright, let's go delve the mine, and then we'll report back to Goldshire. And we'll save the red linen goods for when we come back out this way. Oh my god, we have another player fighting in the same area that we need to be in. That's as deep as we need to go, so let's get out. Before everything respawns around us, ideally. And back to Goldshire we go. You know, I've never worked on this quest in any of the other pockets of Defias, which are actually like scattered all over the place. And a lot of them are lower level. So this isn't bad.
Greetings.
This news is troubling. Already our defenses are stretched thin, and losing Rolf and Malachi to those Murlocs put us in an even worse position. If things don't improve, there will be fighting in Goldshire by the week's end. For your shrewdness and valor, I have a marker here that is good for 1 piece of armor. I want you to take it to Sarah Timberlane at the Eastvale logging camp. Give her the marker, and she will fashion the armor for you. And after you receive it, adventurer, use it in the defense of Elwynn. The Eastvale logging camp is beyond Guard Thomas's post to the east. Kobolds at the Jasperlode Mine, you say? Curses. The situation is worsening by the minute. Thank you for the report, adventurer, but I wish that the news you brought was good news.
The garrison on our western border sends word of increasing gnoll and thief activity. They're requesting we send more Stormwind soldiers, but we just don't have any to spare. If you can help, we could use it. Go and speak with Deputy Rayner at the Westbrook Garrison and see what he needs done. The garrison is down the road to the west. After you cross the bridge over the small brook, it will be to the right.
Alright, we are going to take a break right here for today. When we come back next time, I think we will do this stuff out at Westbrook Garrison. We'll try to see if we can get the gold schedule to drop, even though without a group we might not be able to work on that one for a while. And then we'll finish up Red Linen Bandanas. We'll try to get Princess's Collar if we feel like it's safe. And being able to sheep one of the ads, we should be able to do that without a problem. But yeah, that's the plan, guys. Thank you so much for being here for it. I really do appreciate the support on this series. If you're digging the content, leaving a like, subbing to the channel, all those things help me out a lot, and I really appreciate those that do. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there in the real world, and take care of each other, and we'll see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.